Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we are going to import the main enemy character to come in and shoot missiles at the ship. Okay, so I'm going to drag in and let's see. I think I have it named boss, so I'm going to add boss in there, and then I'm also going to add Missile. Okay, so add in boss and add in Missile. There we go. Cool. Now let's go ahead and go to Missile, double click on that, and we want to change the velocity. Drag, change the velocity, and the speed can be 300, that's fine, but let's vary up the direction. The big boss will be shooting out this missile, so instead of it just always shooting at 180 degrees, let's kind of vary that up so it kind of keeps us on our toes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to go to, actually let's hit the drop down menu, and let's go to random, okay? And now what we're going to do is that you'll see a minimum and maximum, and I want you to enter in the degree range in which you want the missiles to fire at. So let's try 160 as our minimum and maybe 220 as our maximum, okay? And then that way when it fires, it's probably going to be in this range right here. If you think of this being 180 degrees and then 90 degrees and then 270 right here, 160 to 220 range would probably be sufficient. Alright, so now to add the boss. So drag the boss actor in, and you can see that it's really big, so you'll probably have to scale it down a little bit, and I'm going to just move it back a little bit like so. Okay, so we have it in position. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click on the boss actor, and we're going to create a timer that says timer, okay, and I'm going to say after 15 seconds, right, we are going to move, okay? So instead of just doing move, let's just be consistent and say change velocity. So after 15 seconds, we're going to change the velocity, and we're going to make that 180 degrees because we're going right to left. And the speed, let's make it go nice and slow because we're going to make it so that the boss will have to be fired or shot at or shot up at least maybe 20 to 30 times. Okay, so we're going to have it go nice and slow, and that way by giving us 15 seconds, it gives you time to play against the regular enemy jets before the boss, the main character, comes into play. Okay, so now if you play it after 15 seconds, it should appear. Okay. Now let's go back and into that boss. All right, and now what we're going to do is we're going to have to spawn the missile. All right, we're going to spawn the missile from the boss character. So to do that, we're going to first go back into timer because we don't want the missiles being fired before the boss character shows up in the camera. So we're going to wait. All right, we're going to wait 15 seconds before anything, and then we're going to do another timer, okay, and we are going to, let's say, and this could be adjustable too, let's do every 3 seconds, okay, every 3 seconds let's spawn an actor, and the actor we want is the boss, or sorry, is the missile, okay, and now every 3 seconds after it appears on the screen, it should shoot the missile at varying degrees between 160 and 220 degrees. So let's go ahead and test that out. I'm going to just pause it for a second. Alright, so now it waited 15 seconds, and now you can see that the missiles are heading in a variety of different angles, which is exactly what we want. And if you think it's going too slow or too fast, you can always adjust the speed on the missiles as well. Okay?